All right, we're live. What's up, everybody?
What up?
We got Sharif here for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, everybody? Here we have Brand New American, Hey Man, Broke AZ Knives, Danny S. What's up, guys?
How y'all doing?
Hanging out. Jason can't make it today. He's on vacation. So open invitation. If anyone out there wants to come on, just let me know.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
I'm glad he's getting a vacation, man. That guy works hard enough as is. He
Yeah,
deserves
he
it.
could use it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he doing like a at home vacation or is he traveling anywhere?
No, he traveled. I think he's in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, everyone needs that sometimes. I could use one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you after I saw that fence you finished,
Oh yeah.
like, dude, you definitely deserve some time off.
Fuck. I know. Plus, I've been having to do a lot of side jobs just to kind of financially support myself. So I work 9 to 5 in a welding shop, and then weekends I usually have some kind of side job going on.
Dang.
So yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm glad to at least have work to do.
Isn't that the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like it's way better to have some work to do than none at all, you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. So I saw you had a factor there. Did you buy that?
No, so
The pass
that
around.
came around on the pass around groups.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Let me put what I've have in my hands down and pull this guy out. Yes.
Is that your first time checking one out?
Yes it is. And I got to say, man, like there is a gimmickiness to it, but at the same time, I'm actually kind of impressed with like the how like thought out it is and how well executed it is,
Yeah.
you know? Um Currently my only complaint about it is I wish I had a bigger blade, but for like most EDC tasks, it's perfect,
Yeah.
you know? And that ting boy,
It's fucking beautiful.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you have you gotten down this kind of technique where you slide your finger down from up here and kind of come down on that switch really hard, and it kind of forces the blade out super fast.
yeah, so I never slid it. I actually just go straight to it and
Okay.
punch it, you know?
Yeah, if you punch it hard enough, that works too. And
Yeah.
actually, it was weird when I first got mine. It must have just needed to break in because it would sloppily come out this way.
Ah, okay.
Um, but it seems like over time it's gotten a lot more like push buttony. Um, but yeah,
I heard
I
there
love
were
this
like
huge. Well, go ahead.
I heard there were upgraded magnets or like stronger magnets that you could get, and like that was a factor, or like that was part of the issue of the factor. Like it kind of needed stronger magnets. I don't know. I'm kind of new to the whole factor thing.
Yeah, they do have. It came with stronger magnets. I've been hesitant to take mine apart. Um,
Hmm.
and I don't know. I've heard from a few people that the stronger magnets don't make a huge difference.
Okay.
Some people say it's worth it. I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Um, as far as like the reverse flick, I don't. I mean, yeah, it could be snappier, but I don't feel like it feels mushy or weak or anything like that.
Yeah.
I like this
No.
long hole. I can reverse flick this thing with my pinky. It's pretty.
Dang. That's
Interesting.
actually kind of gangster. I don't know that I got that kind of
Almost.
dexterity. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Dude, I thought it was funny in the chat the whole like do
Oh
this,
yeah. Can you do all of them?
barely, yeah,
Yeah.
barely.
Some people
No,
For some people this one is really hard. the pinky one without moving the rest of your fingers.
Oh no, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It pulls my ring finger over no matter what.
Yeah. So if you're in the chat, try this. Okay, this is the kind of like hand dexterity test. You go pointer finger, and you're trying not to move the rest of your fingers. So pointer finger, and then down the middle, and then pinky.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go super hard, this one is really hard. Oh, you got the.
See,
Okay,
it's
kind of.
I can almost do it better than I can do just the pinky.
Yeah, isn't that
You
weird?
know? Yeah.
It's weird how some people it's like piece of cake. Others have trouble with only certain ones. I don't know what.
This one is no problem, like
Yeah,
at
that
all.
one's. Yeah, I don't know. Why do you think it's harder for some people? I mean, it has to do with like the tendons in your hand and arm, right?
Definitely. It's all this, like,
Yeah.
muscle group. Like my hands were not meant for fine, like, precision work. Like
Yeah.
I learned that when I tried to play guitar. Like I could only get so far, and then you got to have long fingers with a lot of dexterity to get like really crazy with it,
Yeah, totally.
So yeah.
That's funny. Crazy to see how different the knife looks in both their hands.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the factor in my hand compared to the factor in your hand, it looks tiny.
If I do the same grip, yeah.
Yeah, but
Dude,
I mean,
and
you can still get a full grip on it, right? Though.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
even just with this, without even choking up on it, I can get
yeah.
a full forefinger.
Nice. Yeah.
But no, this is why I always say, like, knife reviewers need to talk about their hand size at least a little bit, so they can, like, give a reference to the audience, because, like, everybody's hands are different. It's no, like, judgment. It's just my hands are different than yours, than Nick Shabaz's, than whoever else. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and some people say, I wear a size large glove, or I wear an extra large size glove, and that helps a little bit. But I mean, there's so much
Yeah.
variance in that even.
It's true. It's
I
true.
wonder-
Like with 5'11", I'm 2XL, but with the other gloves, I'm 1XL. So, like,
Yeah.
I always say, like, I'm in between. I'm a tweener.
Yeah. Bees does actually measure his hand, or give the measurement of his hand. I guess
Oh, dang.
that's probably the best way to do it, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What does he go, like, across the knuckles and then across down here? Or I wonder how he does it. I guess you would have to go.
Let's see. If I go across the knuckles, the question is your hand flat, or is it kind of like, like almost like a fist? Because that changes the dimension.
Yeah, I guess you would want to measure the fist, right? Because it's kind of like you're grabbing on a knife, maybe.
That's my logic, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if I do that, I'm 3.9 inches from, like, end to end.
3.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at like 3.5. A little less, actually. 3 3/8.
Oh yeah. See, Tactical Terry says he does it flat palmed, which, I mean, I guess helps, but I don't know. Like, if I'm gripping a tool, so
Yeah,
I'd much rather know, like, my closed fist size.
that does make more sense. Yeah, and then you can measure across your fingers this way, like across these knuckles.
Let's see. If I do those and I don't try to, like, squinch them up, I'm about 3.9 still.
Damn. Wait, you're measuring these knuckles, right?
Yeah, like if I go across here.
Oh wow.
Like those ones. Yeah. Dude, I got a square ass fist, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I'm at like 3 inches right there, whereas the other one was 3.5. So yeah, you do have a very square fist. Damn.
Yeah, sausage fingers and just, sausage fingers and fat. It goes a long way.
What about length this way, from like the bottom of your palm to the tip of your
base.
middle finger?
Yeah, let's see that flat one.
I've got.
Oh, I'm definitely past the measurement I have here. Let's see if I do.
I got about 7 inches.
Yeah, I'm like around 7.3, 7.25, somewhere around there.
Okay, so yeah, that dimension we're a lot closer.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't have the longest fingers. It's my palm is actually like fairly large.
Yeah. Can you palm a basketball?
No.
Yeah,
No, I
can't
don't
do it.
have like the long fingers for it.
Yeah.
I think you need like an 8-inch hand almost to like palm a basketball.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But talking about big knives, look at it. It came in V2. The new big hole is sexy. This guy right here is much larger than the original. And what's awesome is I couldn't do this before, but I can thumb flick it.
Hell yeah.
So now it's thumb, reverse, and flipper tab.
Man, it even looks pretty snappy.
Dude, that's so I don't know if you can see right there. Look how short my lock bar is.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's by design. So that shorter lock bar is something that I learned from Peter Carey, and of like Peter Carey knives. He's like a custom maker.
Yeah.
He goes and does a shorter lock bar by almost like, I want to say, half an inch shorter than almost everybody.
Huh.
And it leads to a snappier action and little bit like more strong lockup, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's and you get a little less, I don't know, I feel you get a little less variance in the manufacturing process, right?
Makes sense. I mean, there's less to mess up, less area to mess up, I guess. Yeah.
You bend it over to a certain portion and that's it, you know? It just kind of ends up.
Does the relief cutout need to be larger or deeper?
No, it's the same like I would do on any normal access bar, you know?
Oh, weird.
Like, yeah, because like I don't have my Veloce in front of me because I sent it to Jason. But I'd show you like the relief cut is about the same, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just makes it bam, bam. What up, CPM?
What's up,
dude?
Dude, how you doing today?
I'm excited about the Respect.
Dude, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
I'm glad I was right.
Do we have a release date on it?
I talked to Mike. He said after Blade Show, but there will be 30 available at the show.
Oh, do we have a price?
No, we do not have a price yet.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be more than 700.
Okay. Especially with all of the Timascus goodness.
Right.
Dude, who was doubting you? I mean, because they've
lots of people,
right?
Lots of people were just like, no, Respect would never team up with CKF. He is good on his own. I'm like, no, you could totally do a collab with CKF. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
What is there a photo of it on Polish Custom Knives or anywhere?
No, Custom Knife Factory has it on their page.
I want to see if I can find
They're gorgeous. There's a Timascus one and then a Mokume one. And then it looks like there's a superconductor one, which is really cool.
Oh, fucking superconductor. God damn it, man. I was planning on buying other knives at Blade Show CPM, man. Now you're ruining my plans, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna try and get like my first Microtech there, and I don't know what else,
Oh,
but
you can skip Microtech.
yeah, but I kind of want like a Dirac, you know?
You want a Dirac? Okay. All right. I can see that.
Yeah, like not a mini one. I want the big one.
A
You
full
know?
size one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
It's a cool one, man. I got to play with one at the California Custom Knife Show a little bit. It's way better than the little one for sure.
Right?
Way better. It might be one of the better looking Microtechs, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like the Warhound. That's my favorite Marfione.
Oh, dude. I mean, if I could afford one, it would definitely be like a Hellhound, Warhound, you know. But those things are $700-800, and I'm not willing to give Microtech that much money.
Quite a bit pricey. Quite pricey.
John Ryan, Emerson gang, what's up? John Ryan, just for you, I've got my Emerson EX100 right here on the desk, part of my EDC rotation.
I didn't realize how much the CQC7s were going for secondary. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, Emerson's secondary market is insane.
Well, that's incredible.
It is. It's out of control, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow. I was like, whoa. I mean, cool.
Mhm.
Mother of pearl bolsters, micarta handles, 3650. Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it's no joke. Like Emerson's secondary market is probably one of the most out of control secondary markets that I've seen so far. You know, but
It's like worse than Supreme.
yeah, it is. It really is. So I put it in the chat, but I'm planning for the purple fat carbon here. This guy is going to be around 250-ish, 260, 240, somewhere in that realm, with a full set of spares, including, your steel lock bar insert and a spare pocket clip. So it's going to have literally a spare of every part that you need, screws and everything. So
that seems like a really good price, man.
That's the hope, man. I hope people will see it. Yeah, it's going to be a full pre-order, Corporate Light with Sezzle, working on that. So, but this isn't about me. I didn't come here to shill. I just came to hang out.
Someone is asking what superconductor is, Sharif. You want to explain?
Oh, dude. So superconductor is a really, really sick material. They actually use it in like superconductor systems, but it's basically like metal held in like a copper matrix, and they cut it at these crazy angles, and it ends up looking like a man-made, almost like honeycomb-ish kind of thing, but it's circular instead of like hexagonal, and it's super rare, super expensive. They used to actually get it from like places like the Hadron Collider, like reclaimed material in order to, and like particle accelerators. That's how they got it. So to like actually get it in like a full dress knife is like, oh, so sick.
Here's a picture right here.
Yeah, it's super rare. Yeah, dude. It's so cool.
It looks really rad. Jeez. So
those people
you can just make that stuff if you want, or no?
I mean, you could make something that looks like it, but it's like specific like steels and metal in actual superconductors. So you could like approximate it, but if you wanted like real true superconductor, it needs to be like certain materials.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, like if you have one of those, what's that like phobia where like you don't like seeing a lot of like circles next to one another? If
Oh,
you
I know
have
what you're
that,
talking about. Yeah.
yeah, if you have that phobia, you won't like superconductor.
I didn't know that was a
It-
thing. That sounds awful.
oh, it is, dude. I have
I
it a
don't know what it
little
is.
bit. I have it a little bit. It took me a while to get used to superconductor.
Really?
You know?
It
Oh
only
yeah, yeah,
bugs
yeah.
me if it's like human flesh.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's if it's biological, I freak out about it. But if it's metal, it's
It's a little more
yeah,
tolerable.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this Cybertrix knife?
There's 3 versions now. There used to
Yeah,
be 2.
I
Yeah.
didn't know about it until recently, but this
The
thing
the
is
third
Dude,
version looks like a Decepticon Tano shape blade.
I haven't seen the third
okay.
version yet. I've
The
only
third
seen the
version is
first
on
two.
Instagram. It's on the Forever Steel Instagram.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This thing is
I've
cool, man.
I've heard mixed reviews about it. Like the design and execution is pretty brilliant, but I can't remember who said that they didn't actually enjoy it in use, which kind of took me by surprise.
I can see that. It's not really practical
It's
in
Mm.
got
terms
the
of blade
longest
strength.
clip I've ever seen in my life. Jeez.
Thank you, Crispy Critter.
I mean, I guess you can use it to scrape a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's dope though.
It's
I
fucking
really don't
dope,
have
man.
any shade for that thing. That thing is sick.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think
unless
people like it because it's clean. It looks like it's
Yes.
toolless.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It
for
says
sure.
they're using proprietary hidden hardware.
Yes, that's
Whatever.
correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
Duty, you got to check here. I'll pull it up, and then I gotta go like in the next like 2 minutes.
Okay.
But Gustavo Cecchini, my favorite designer or custom maker, he is also doing a toolless knife right now, and it is so very hot. Check this out. There we go.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Damn, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, man. Gotta get on the Gustavo Cecchini gang, man. This
Fuck.
guy is a genius. Like, and he's like a farmer, dude, out of Brazil. Look at that. Look at the bottom of it, bro.
Yeah,
Like the way the blade kicks in. Ugh.
that's
And
crazy.
he developed I've shown you this before, right? The hidden flipper system
Yeah,
before even Lee Williams did his kick stop.
that is crazy.
Yeah, dude. So beautiful. I
I like.
guarantee you that thing's like $5,000.
Oh yeah, I like that much
Easy.
better than the Cybertrix.
Dude, look at how it like slides together. Little oh, he just shows you barely at the beginning, but like
I saw
everything
a
is
second
like
of it.
yeah, like spring mounted oh my god.
Jeez.
The guy is ruthless with how good he is.
God.
Corporal A, I'm coming for that wallet, buddy.
What's
Just
the
it's
best
okay,
way to
Steve.
get one of his knives? Like the cheapest way to get one of his knives.
The cheapest way is get a ZT0055 if you can find it on eBay. They occasionally come up. It's gonna have that hidden flipper system it's good, and it's a big knife. It's like a 4-inch blade, reverse Tonto, just compound
We
ground.
We is also releasing one Q3 of this year.
That's right. Yes, there's actually one coming from Wii and one coming from Civivi. I'll pull it up real quick.
So the Civivi one's already available, but it doesn't have an SLT.
Yeah, that's
What's it
true.
Shit.
I forgot what it's called. The Civivi
it's
one,
not
I
the
forgot.
Stampede.
No. The SLT model that he likes to bring around is the Airborne.
Yeah, that's what the ZT one is based off of. Where's the coming soon? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not on their coming soon page? Don't tell me this is already available.
The Civivi one is already available. The Wii one is not.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
think this Civivi one is like LC200N.
Dude.
How would I even find that? Civivi.
Civivi GTC. I think you should be able to find it that way on Knife Center, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Hypersonic.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. I mean, that is still pretty cool.
Yeah, let's see. There's the ZT. Dude, they even on Blade HQ, they took the Wii one down.
Huh.
That's interesting. I may need to just go to the Wii page.
So this is a steel frame lock.
Yeah. I'm going to get it just because I've literally got one of every single one of his production knives.
Yeah.
In the case of the ZT, I have 4 of them.
Well, ever since you showed that 0055 a while ago, I've had my eyes open for one.
Yeah.
And
they're
I
hard
haven't
to
seen
come
a single
by.
one.
It's interesting because people get them and then they just are not willing to let them go.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Like it.
Dude, this is the strangest thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. Check this out. And then I really got to go. I'm getting harassed for dinner.
There you go.
This is going to be the new one.
Okay. Yeah.
This is going to have the SLT system.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All of the good old, Gustavo styling, compound ground blade.
Yep.
All of it.
I'll be buying that for sure.
And it's an integral.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got the integral thing down because the ZT isn't an integral.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how much do you think that's going to be?
I don't know. Probably like 350.
Yeah, I was going to say minimum 325, if not like even 375, because Wii's prices have been going up,
Yep.
The problem is I'm going to need to have both of them.
Fuck, what do you choose? I'd probably go satin. I'm more of a satin guy.
Yeah, I go satin too. I'm not a big fan of coated blades.
Yeah, satin for sure. I'd get the satin as like my safe queen, and then I'd get the black as my user.
Yeah, that's a good
idea. Understand using coated blades for photography purposes, but if it's stainless steel, I don't understand why you're coating it. That always confused me. Why they still do that?
Just for looks, I guess. Some people like the blacked out look. I just I don't think I have a single blacked out knife
until you use it and scratch it up.
Yeah, like I'm a blacked out knife kind of guy myself, but it depends on who's doing like the blackout, right? Like if it's Spyderco, then I trust that I'm going to be able to use it and that's not going to come off very easily. you know.
Right. I think
But
we're
if
slowly
it's
moving away from PVD and into DLC because DLC
yeah,
is proving to be a better process and more
yeah,
durable coding.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. PVD is, in my opinion, just for looks, and it ultimately like it gets kind of glossy, which is weird. I mean, like look at the bug out. It gets this like weird shininess to it,
That's
you
what I don't
know.
like. It almost looks like there's grease on it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But as you can see, like I dig all black knives, but not especially if they're stonewash. I like straight DLC, you know,
Yeah.
like it's just I don't know. It's the way to go. All right, guys. Sorry, I gotta go. I'm getting yelled at.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye,
I'll keep
Sharif.
popping. Peace,
later, buddy. Thanks for
guys.
coming in.
Absolutely. Later. Love you all in the chat. Bye.
Bye. So, how you liking your kickstop?
I love it, man. I fucking love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It kind of I was always a Chavez fan. I only ever had one though. I've had the scapegoat for a while. But now
Right.
that I have two, I don't know, it kind of turned me into way more of a fan. I'm already looking at another one that I want now.
What are you looking at? The Sangre?
Either the Sangre or the Liberation.
I like the Liberation. Get the Street Flipper
Yeah, I don't know. Is this
or
regular
the Thumb
flippers
Stud.
good?
You like Thumb Stud deployment or flippers?
Usually thumb stud.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Thumb Stud is a bigger knife.
but they make a Sangre with both the flipper or thumb stud, right?
Right. But the Sangre Street is a flipper and it's smaller
Oh,
by
it's
a little bit.
smaller. Okay.
By a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so is the Liberation. So the Liberation Street flipper is smaller than the 229 Liberation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it just me or is the names of his knives kind of confusing?
They can be confusing. So what people will need to the basics is basically the street models are more compact versions of the 229,
Oh, okay.
and they usually come with inlays. They're not just plain TI, although lately they've been plain TI. So the old streets, some of them are like Type Mascus inlays, micarta inlays, carbon fiber inlays. I don't know. I really enjoyed when he was doing inlays still, but I don't know why he just stopped doing it. So I don't know why. Maybe it's because people wanted to mod their knives aftermarket.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
maybe.
easier to mod them plain titanium. But I always enjoyed the inlays. I don't know why he stopped.
Yeah,
Like
I seem like I see a lot of older pictures of like cool kind of like bolster lock models and because he would do inlays on both sides, right?
right,
Yeah,
correct. Yeah,
that's a pretty cool look. But yeah, man, this is a badass knife. I
yeah.
mean, there's no other way to say it.
Yep, pretty good knife.
It's just freaking badass. It's heavy as fuck.
Oh yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, that I don't know if he can fix that. Maybe he could make a thinner version of the knife one day.
Yeah, or milling, but I mean, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't care about a heavy knife. It doesn't bother
Yeah,
me.
me neither. I don't carry much on me anyways.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I'm wearing like basketball shorts, I'm not carrying this knife.
Right, correct.
Um, why no weight relief? I don't know. He just decided not to have milling on it. I guess I'm not sure exactly why. I guess I don't know. It does kind of give it a more like solid, tough kind of heavy duty feel. I guess.
Definitely feels overbuilt for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's cool because they're always so ridiculously smooth. So it's almost like they're so big and beefy, you wouldn't think they would be that smooth, but they are, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it really half a pound?
Oh yeah, it's pretty close to half a pound. Yeah.
Is it really? Fuck. God, that's heavy.
Not as
That-
heavy as a Praetorian.
Fuck. How heavy is that?
A pound. Yeah. You can literally knock somebody out by throwing it at them.
Show the Tucson next to the shadow. Which one? I have a couple Tucsons. What's up,
There's nothing
Matt?
wrong with Spyderco. I'd be more concerned if it was Benchmade, Matt.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a Spyderco slut at all. I've become more of a Spyderco slut in the last like 4 or 5 months than ever before.
Yeah, I kind of went on a Spyderco craze. Like I bought 3 S90VO jumbos, 2 subverts, two PM2 Tontos, and I'm looking at a Nirvana right now. I mean, sorry, not a Nirvana. What's the other one that just came out? The Payson. Payson? Yeah.
Man. Fucking yeah. Nirvana would be so rad.
I'm hoping they do it. When they do, I'm buying one for sure.
Fuck, are they ever going to?
I feel in terms of fit and finish, Spyderco does a better job than Peter does in terms of construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've held the customs before. They're not good at all.
Really?
He's a better designer than he is a knife maker. Like you'll see from other Peter Rosenti owners that own customs, they constantly have issues like blade play, vertical blade play, where the frame lock doesn't engage all the way.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just tons of issues, and the fact that he has CKF at his disposal, I just don't see him making customs like for much longer.
Yeah, I mean,
If there's going to be issues, if there's just going to be issues moving forward, if he doesn't plan on improving, then I'm not interested.
Yeah, definitely not, unless he makes changes.
Yeah,
I feel like a Nirvana is unreachable. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it really is. They're not available, so either Spyderco is going to have to do another run, which I would be in the best interest of the company to do so, in my opinion. That knife would fly off the shelves, like no problem.
Yeah. And make some more sledge buoys while you're at it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just never really understood why Spyderco would limit themselves to such small runs of popular knives. Is just even the Masad Ayub. They did a version in Crewwear. That was just a missed opportunity for me because I don't like Crewwear. I don't know why. It just the fact that it's not stainless is probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's harder to take care of.
I mean,
And if you're going to use a knife like that constantly, I just don't want to have to worry about rust.
This thing is it just looks so good. It is such a good looking knife.
Yeah, the Nirvana is a really good looking knife.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Rosenti designs, for sure.
Unpopular take. Frame locks are yesterday's technology at tomorrow's prices. I like a good frame lock.
I believe that. I mean, it kind of took off with Chris Reeve, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see some fun stuff coming from Brian Winters very soon. That electric OTF is crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
I want that thing so bad. I want that thing so bad. If that ever goes to production, I'm just gonna find every way to bypass the restrictions here in Cali to get one. I'll probably just have my friend in Arizona have it shipped there and then go pick it up.
I wonder would that even still be classified as an OTF? I wonder.
Yeah, right. They would have to change the definition because there's going to be no spring in that. It's just going to be gears and a moving plate. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it could be like a gray area.
Yeah, definitely a gray area.
But yeah,
they didn't think about it.
That thing is so crazy. I'm gonna try to.
Do I dig the Spidey Chef? It's a good looking knife, but I think it's a little small for me. Isn't that like 3.5, 3.6 Spidey
I
Chef?
don't know. I've actually never. I've never.
It looks small, but I've never held one, so I wouldn't be able to know.
I haven't either. Let me see. It's technical specs. It's overall 7.78. Blade length is 3.5 inches.
Oh, I get that, Hollywood Tactical. I understand, but the government doesn't understand, and law enforcement doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So I don't want to risk counterparty risk.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't find. I can't play Instagram shit.
Well, you can't even walk around San Francisco with a freaking buoy, a fixed buoy in your strapped to your belt without getting questioned.
I know they have. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can own them. Yeah, but a lot of most knife distributors won't even ship one to you. If
Right.
you're in California,
Yeah.
which is stupid. They should still ship them to you, and then because you can own them. But I've been shipped quite a few automatics, and I'm in California.
Okay.
But people like Blade HQ won't send you one. I don't think Knife Center will send you one. But a lot of the smaller retailers will.
Right. Because they need money.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Don't care. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, with the Spidey Chef being it is LC200N, right? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff, it is super stainless, but man, the edge retention is not very good. With LC200N.
How thick is the blade? Does that make up for it? Like the fact that it's super slicey?
Let's see. Does it say on here?
Yeah, and it's easy to sharpen, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a full flat grind. It's blade.
They made a
thickness.
Spidey Chef in S90 or S110.
Right.
I think I'd consider it.
Yeah, and or even MagnaCut, even
Yeah.
But if we pull up the Laren Thomas's chart here for LC200N, let's see, where is it? It ranks as only a 3 in edge retention, 9 toughness, 8.5 corrosion resistant. So, whereas MagnaCut is a 5 on edge retention. So, same amount of stainless ability, but better edge retention. So,
isn't Spyderco using MagnaCut for their new Salt series?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
that was a good change.
Good move. Yeah,
that was a good move.
Did you see the Cedric and Ada's 15V testing?
I believe I did. Did he do like a? Did he use the Manix? No, right?
No, he used PM2, I think, right?
PM2, yeah. Right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that thing's nuts. 15V is pretty crazy.
It's crazy, man. I forget how many feet of cardboard it cut through. It was like 950 feet or something like that, I think. But like,
yeah, I think Cedric is gonna have to. Yeah, if he wants to write a book or something, he's gonna have to get like a robot to cut all that rope very soon.
I know.
That guy looks like he's like cutting. He's been cutting a lot, and you can tell it's like taking a toll on him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I thought about getting more scientific with my cut test videos and like actually cutting a certain amount of feet and stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? That would take so much time. It would take so much cardboard, even.
Right? Where do you find 900 feet of cardboard?
I know. I mean, I have a lot of
access to that
I can use, but I think he actually buys boxes so that he can regulate. You can have all the same brand of cardboard box. It's like, dude, I can't buy that. I can't buy cardboard like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I feel some like no offense to these people that are doing cut tests, but I think there's too many variables. There's not enough control, so
Yeah.
therefore the results differ quite a bit
Oh yeah.
depending on who the individual is performing the test.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And that's
to get
another
like a
thing.
robot or something to do it, sure, you'll be able to control that, no problem.
I mean, yeah, but then even you have like, even if you're doing factory edges, like who
Right,
sharpened it,
correct.
it's like
Yeah,
so many variables. That's why I haven't gotten super scientific with mine. My tests are more of just like a casual, like what to expect if you're using this knife day to day, like just really basic. We cut some paper before, we cut some paper after. You could see how well it cut the paper before, how well it cut it after, and that's kind of it,
yeah.
And I think it's helpful just to, if I'm about to buy a knife, I wanna watch it like go through cardboard just to kind of see how well it's doing it.
Yeah,
Quick,
but dude, you do know that all this ends when we get lightsabers, right?
that's true. Yeah,
Doesn't matter anymore.
man. Pocket-sized, pocket-sized lightsabers, like knife-sized lightsabers, would be pretty sweet.
We might get there. Who knows?
Brian Winters would do it if he could.
He would. That's what I'm saying, man. We're getting there. Brian Winters is our new brainchild, I think. He's
Yeah.
gonna take us there.
He's
No
like
matter what
Elon
it's gonna be, it's gonna be
Musk.
awesome.
Did you see? I forget what YouTube. I think it's Hacksmith Industries made pretty much the closest thing to a real lightsaber that exists.
Was that the one with the backpack pack that like produces plasma?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just like a gas backpack, basically. It's a giant flamethrower.
Pretty much.
Kinda, not really, but kinda. Yeah.
And, and it's not really a lightsaber. It's like, I forget
It's a
exactly.
torch. It's a plasma torch.
Yeah, but the way that the emitters that like they have some weird patent on it, but yeah, it basically is just a super hot torch.
Okay.
And yeah, it can cut through like very thin metal, and it's not a laser.
Right.
Yeah, it ran on propane. Okay. Yeah, plasma saber. Yeah.
I mean, who's to say it has to be hot? Water jets are pretty powerful too at cutting.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
We can get those down to size.
I wonder. Yeah. I mean, yeah, those things can cut through like 3 inches of steel.
Right.
Or more. See if I can find a little video on it. Yes. That's every kid's dream.
Right.
Have a lightsaber. That's like the ultimate achievement of technology if we can do that.
It'd be a life-changing day.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. It looks like a lot of companies didn't blow their load at Blade Show West and SHOT Show, so I'm assuming there is a lot more stuff they have to spoil for Q3 and Q4.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Are you do you have your eye on any particular company that you think has got some good shit up their sleeve?
Yeah, I'm looking at what's Princeton Wong of Princeton Customs, Prince Customs. That guy, keep that guy on your radar. His stuff is extremely underpriced.
I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, so if you go to Prince Customs on Instagram, he made a few knives. He makes the Daruma. I forgot the other knives that he makes, but the Daruma is by far the best looking one that he makes at the moment. He's a CNC master. You would it would be safe to say.
Let's see.
Oh, so so B Walsh, are they bringing the mini Arius officially to production, or are they just making a small batch for the show? That's something I'm curious about.
Yeah. I wonder how many it is. I just need to get a regular one. So if you could have, so okay, I guess I'll ask it this way. In your opinion, should I purchase a CKF Evo 3.0 or an Arius?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna walk you through it because I own both. Okay, both
Okay.
drop shut. Both are very well made. One's made in China, one's made in the US. The CKF Evo 3.0, great concept knife, but super dangerous to use and close. It's a borderline safety issue. Koenig Arius is perfect as it was designed.
Okay.
So Ron Sorensen has some work to do in terms of the safety of the operation of the knife. Because that choil is not dull, it's sharp. And if that thing lands on your thumb, you're going to end up like Lefty.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be putting it to hard work anyways, but yeah, that is
Like
a factor.
closing it is the most like nervous activity I've ever experienced in my life. If this choil lands on my thumb, it's gone.
Yeah, that thing is sharp as fuck too, probably.
Yeah, it's a laser beam. I like the Koenig Arius more than the Evo, simply because it has multiple deployment methods.
Yeah, that's nice.
You have unless you could buy a flipper delete like a weirdo.
I don't know. I think they look pretty good without the flipper, but I wouldn't take mine off if I
In
had to.
terms of utility
Yeah.
and options, why would you remove an option for
Yeah,
yourself?
I wouldn't
Just so
take
you can get a choil? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I do like the Arius better than the CKF Evo.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
I think it would be I mean, for the amount of money you're spending, I would
Right.
rather have something USA made too.
For the money you're spending, the Koenig Arius is far superior in fit and finish. For sure. There's still issues with centering on the Evo. Like when you get it brand new, sometimes centering's off and you can't fix it.
Huh.
It's just something you have to worry about constantly when it gets shipped to you.
Yeah.
But with the Arius, you know that it's been QC'd and everything is to their specifications.
Yeah.
And tolerances.
I've never been closer to pulling the trigger on an Arius than I am right now. Like in
I would do it.
The last couple weeks. Huh?
I would do it. I wouldn't wait. If you're going to Blade Show, I wouldn't wait.
No, I'm not going.
Okay. Yeah, I would buy Koenig Arius. I would buy another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the funds allowed me to.
Well, keep your eyes open for me. If you see one, let me know.
Is there a particular configuration you're looking for? Do you want 20 CV, M390?
I don't really care between those two. Is that kind of the two that they make?
Yeah, that's the two that are very common right now. So there's the plain Jane with no milling, and then there's a plain Jane with milling. Then you have the Style 57, and then you have their alternate material handles like carbon fiber and twill.
I like just a plain tie with what kind of texturing do they do on there?
They do like a crosshatch, like a crosshatch, and they do like a single hatch pattern, or they just do a smooth frame.
Okay.
And then there's gold hardware right now and blue hardware.
So this is like the plainest of plain Jane ones right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, B Walsh, not a fan of the 4.0. It's too small.
Are they cutting it down quite a bit, or?
They're making a small one. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
small. Yeah.
Huh. Arius. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Corporate Light
Yeah.
Steve says there's a guy selling one for 600 with blue hardware. That's a good price.
Yeah. Hook me up, Steve. Hit me up on Instagram or email. Tempted to get the blue hardware plain one for 600 since rosies are not happening. What's up with the rosies? Did you try to get in on it and didn't get in on it? Didn't
I
get
think
in?
there's like 150 spots, and they got taken up pretty quick, I guess.
Is that how many they do? Yeah.
That's how many they did. Yeah, for this particular run, there's like 150 slots or something.
Gosh.
I really, for people that are over, I keep saying this over and over again. I really hope that Oz Machines Company's plan is to shut down shop when they're done making knives. That way, the people that overpaid for their Rosie don't get the chance to experience what dilution feels like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, that knife is nowhere near 2,500 that people are paying for it.
Just as a knife, you mean?
No, as a double D10 in MagnaCut with titanium scales.
Yeah.
The material, the work is intensive, but it's nowhere near $2,600
Yeah. That's
worth of
insane.
material work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad knife. I'm just saying it's not worth the price you're paying for it.
Yeah. I
Secondary.
mean, it's ridiculous. So what's the retail on like the base one?
A base one, I think, is like $850.
Yeah. So that's like an insane markup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, B Walsh, I wouldn't pay more than 800.
Yeah. I mean, I've never handled one. I mean, even if it's like the best, like fucking snappiest flicker ever, still.
Yeah,
Still.
around 800, B Walsh.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, sure. Yes. 800 is a fair price. 2,600? No. Sorry.
They were 750, 780 with Anno. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, still, that's a very expensive knife.
Yeah, it is. It's still a very expensive knife.
Yeah.
But it's American made, so I will make a small exception.
Yeah. And it is a good point. Well, I forget who was asking, but why is the Evo, the Rotten Evo 3.0, why are those so expensive?
Because they're limited runs, usually of like 300.
So it's
So what?
purely like
Correct. It's a pure scarcity play.
yeah, yeah.
Correct. There's X amount in circulation, and they won't make it again.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the issue that you run into with Oz Machine Company. If you're one of those people that are paying close to four figures for that knife, you are going to feel dilution if they keep building them at the rate they're building them.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it hard. Like one day it's going to tank. It's going to tank, and you will be sad
Yep.
because they've never declared how many they're gonna make.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. I was having lunch with my dad today, and
Yeah, Steve, that's your best bet. Like, just enter in every week. Don't pay those secondary prices, please. Like the people that are buying these knives and flipping them for four figures, they don't have your interest in mind. They just wanna make their money and run. That's all they want. And they have no plans on coming back. No plans.
yeah.
No plans.
They probably bought it to flip it, most likely.
Right. And then once they realize, you know, once the once the money flowing into these knives stops, it's gonna tank. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with whatchamacallit. What was that? Back in the day. Shoot. So same thing happened to Todd Rexford's work. Like his stuff is still great and they still demands that 4 to 5 figure price tag, but people were buying these Todd Rexford knives for like 6 figures, 7 figures even. Because what these
Jeez.
billionaires did is they pumped a bunch of their cash into the market, bought up all these Rexfords, and then the scarcity the market dried up. And then when they tried to reintroduce them back into the market, it just tanked.
Yeah.
Just tanked.
Yep. Yep.
So it will happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. And when the recession hits within a few months, you're going to be looking at people looking to offload at fire sale prices. I
Oh, yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
I fucking guarantee it.
Yeah. Yep. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. So the best thing to do is just go to the maker directly. If you have no success, try again. Keep trying. Like I've been contacting RJ Martin for the last 3 years, and finally he responded, and he just told me after Blade we will talk. And so I'm looking forward to doing a build with him. So I'm pretty
Nice.
excited
Well,
about that.
at least you finally got a response. That's cool.
Yeah. So these guys are really busy. These guys attend like 10 to 15 shows a year, and they have to have something to show at these shows. So they're constantly making, constantly building. Just be patient and don't be in a rush to have it in your hands, because once you have it in your hands, that's it. Like you have it.
The
the,
hunt is over.
the
Yeah.
hunt is over, right? So
Yeah.
just enjoy the process, not necessarily getting that grail right out of the gate.
Yeah. I was talking to Dino the other day. I asked him what happens when you have all the grails. It's like, part of the fun is the chase and trying to find these hard to get things.
Right. So
Everyone
yeah,
knows the feeling of finally getting a knife that you've wanted for so long, and it's so awesome. You're looking at it and you
yeah,
always kind of have a little bit of a feeling like, oh man, well, there was that. On to the
right.
next one.
Yeah, I'm kind of hitting that wall too now. I'm
Yeah.
just like, where do I go from here? So I'm just, you know, saving as much as I can. If there's something that really entices me, I might pull the trigger.
Yeah.
But other than that, uh, I'm hitting that wall pretty fast towards the end. Like
Yeah.
it's been a great journey for me, and I knew this day was gonna come where
Yeah.
I would hit the wall eventually, and we're getting there. So I don't know where I'm gonna go from here.
Maybe a different part of the hobby, like I don't know, you into watches or anything like that?
Like, no, I'm not in. I'm into watches, but I'm not willing to pay.
Watch
I don't know
prices.
enough about it
Yeah.
to be an educated buyer.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for the donation. That's EDC. Appreciate it, buddy. Hit the like button, guys. Appreciate it. Yes,
but
I
Blade
have seen
Show,
that.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing what's coming out this year at Blade Show, because I don't think these companies would blow their load at small shows. They gotta wait for the big one. So
Yeah.
there might be some good stuff in the pipeline.
I hope so. I mean, I'm stoked about that we coming out. What's it called again? I already forgot. The
The Gustavo,
yeah,
yeah,
whatever that's called. Yeah, I'm excited
they
for that
might
one.
have some there for you people to try out. Aaron, I do not have any of Emmanuel's work. Um, I am looking at it. Yeah, I am looking at it. So my goal at some point is to go to the art invitational in Vegas, just to scout things out, to see what I like. That would be the logical next step for me, but I don't have the income or means to do that right now.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, his knives are like 26,000 to 32,000.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to do that yet.
Look at this. 25 grand, 26 grand.
Yeah, that's about right.
What's a C-lock dagger? What is that?
C-lock. I don't remember. Let me see it again. C-lock. I think that's like a backlock of some sort. I'm not sure.
Huh. I mean, how? Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, this knife is not in materials or, work put into it is not worth this much money.
Oh, no. It is, because there's platinum in there.
Oh, there's
And
platinum in there?
gold, platinum, and then there's like mother of pearl, and everything is in there, putting with tweezers and shit. Sometimes there's diamonds.
Okay, all right, that makes more sense then.
It's basically pocket jewelry.
Okay.
You would never use it.
Yeah. How many people have bought this knife and like took it to work, I wonder? Has anyone ever done that? Gosh, that's just crazy. The inlay around the pivot pushes in at the bottom and unlocks the blade. Okay. Inlay
Yeah,
around
so is it like a backlock kind of?
Let me see if I can find a video of one in action. Let's see what I can find here.
I have a Bond villain laugh. It's my allergies, bro.
Let's see. Scorpion dagger. Here we go.
Yeah, Maria
Let's see
Stalina.
this thing.
That's a popular retail in Russia. Dude, next week is going to be crazy, man. You can see knife prices fluctuate quite a bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right?
That is, I mean, those pictures don't do it justice at all.
It's pocket art. I'm telling you, man. You would never use. You would be shaking the whole time you're trying to cut something.
Oh my God. Hold on. How did he do that? Let me go back. Oh, he pushes the inlay in right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
It's pure artwork. So I don't know how often these knives get passed around, but I know after the Art Invitational, Arizona Custom Knives has a lot of them. So
Really?
maybe they buy a lot of them while they're there.
They must, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that buy this stuff.
Jeez.
It's mostly hedge fund managers and wealth managers.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be, yeah. There's not like a regular. There's no blue collar guys buying these things.
So some guy just has like $45,000 laying around, and he just doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't want to put it in a money market account because it's not even worth the return. He'd rather just buy a collectible, and this is it.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody's like saving up at their McDonald's job for one of these.
You're right. For sure. Yeah, this is the next step if I ever do it. For sure.
Yeah, this might be the final frontier.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a more high end?
Oh, I'm sure there are. This hobby goes so deep.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a black market for like certain knives.
like certain materials that are just like illegal to get or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, let me get some lion paw micarta.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, look at that. Fuck.
There are people in the Shirogrov Facebook group. They do funny shit where they'll take Sergey's full customs, which is like 20,000 to 25,000 each, and then you'll see them post photos of them like cutting Oreos. I'm like, I guess this is the safest thing to cut. It's the safest thing to cut. It's
If I
got
had
like
one, I would
time maskets, mother of pearl of inlay bolsters, or zirconium hardware.
The ultimate flex.
Yeah.
What kind of mechanism is this?
These guys come up with some crazy locks, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
So I guess you push it in, and that disengages the lock.
I'm guessing, yeah.
It looks like it. That's so cool.
Look at the tolerances of that. How that pivot fits in there.
Yeah.
There's actually that's like pressure fit in there. It's a separate piece. Holy shit. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, goes up. Okay. God, it almost looks like an integral, but you know it's not.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's cool. So that switch on the back must be like a secondary lock
to keep it from to keep it in place, I guess.
I guess, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a really cool knife.
Yeah.
That's another thing for me too. I'm just like, these things are usually polished. I don't think I have the patience to wipe it down every time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be that's a glove. That's a glove knife right there.
Yeah.
Perfect for taking to McDonald's and cutting up some nuggets. Good. Yeah,
but the Sabotage is still on the list for me, and the Lee Lerman Hydra is still on the list for me. So I have to get those two first.
The Sabotage, yeah.
That would be my debut piece into that type of realm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are those are all just custom made?
Yeah, custom made.
All right. Well, we've been going about an hour. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
Take this guy for a walk.
Yeah, I gotta take my dog out for a walk too.
Yeah, I heard them in the background. You got a couple of them?
No, I have one.
Oh, that's one. Damn.
Chihuahua Terrier. He's a demon.
Oh, someone's got a quick question for you. What do you store your knives in?
What do I store my knives in? Oh God. Okay, so right now I just have a plastic bin, and I keep the boxes in, so they're fine. But in the end, I'm gonna get something a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah, I just got these things. These are you get these at Michael's. There's just a plastic thing, but there's multiple levels in here. And then I just put felt at the bottom to like kind of protect the knife.
Okay.
There's multiple levels. So it's kind of just like a much cheaper way to do it rather than getting like one of those Pelican with like the foam inserts and shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at Pelican cases right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the type of knives you have, I would buy one for sure. But
Yeah.
for my shit, whatever. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah. Always fun.
Right on. Thanks everyone for hanging out in the chat.
All right. Have a great Saturday, guys. Stay safe.
Right on. Adios.